Stress and chaos seem to surround us in modern life. Our minds are constantly bombarded with emails, social media notifications, and endless demands on our time. We often feel as though we are being pulled in 1,000 directions, unable to find peace or clarity. But there's a practice that has been used for centuries to cultivate calm and resilience. It's called Zazen, or seated meditation, and it comes from Zen Buddhism. Zazen is not just about sitting still. It is a powerful way to train your mind. Think of it as a tool to sharpen your focus and awareness. In today's world, our attention is scattered. We multitask, switching between activities, never truly present in any moment. Zazen offers a way to counteract this by teaching us to pay attention to the here and now. To begin, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. You don't need a special cushion or room, just a place where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes. Sit with your back straight, but not rigid. Rest your hands in your lap or on your knees. The important thing is to create a posture that is both stable and relaxed. Once seated, bring your attention to your breath. Breathe naturally and let your awareness settle on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your nose. At first, your mind might wander. This is normal. When you notice your thoughts drifting, perhaps to your to-do list or a conversation you had earlier, gently guide your focus back to your breath. Why focus on the breath? Because it is always with you. In times of stress, our breathing often becomes shallow or rapid. By practicing mindful breathing, you can learn to regulate your body's response to stress. This simple act creates a small pocket of calm, even in the middle of chaos. It's not about emptying your mind. That's a common misunderstanding. Thoughts will arise, and that's okay. Zazen teaches us to observe these thoughts without getting caught up in them. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing across the sky. They come and go, but the sky itself, the present moment, remains vast and unchanged. With regular practice, Zazen can help you respond to stress more effectively. Instead of reacting impulsively or feeling overwhelmed, you can develop a sense of space between your emotions and actions. This doesn't mean you won't feel stress, but you will begin to see it for what it is, a temporary experience, not something that defines you. Zazen is simple, but it's not always easy. It requires patience and consistency. Start with just 5 minutes a day, if that's all you can manage. Over time, you may find yourself naturally wanting to sit longer. The key is to make it a habit. In the first part, we discussed how Zazen can help you focus and manage stress by paying attention to your breath. Now, let's explore another important aspect of this practice: understanding the nature of your thoughts and emotions. Stress often comes from our thoughts. We worry about the future or replay painful memories from the past. These thoughts create a sense of urgency, even when there's no immediate danger. But what if you could change your relationship with these thoughts? What if you could see them without letting them control you? When you practice Zazen, you begin to notice how your mind works. You see patterns in your thinking, the same worries, fears, or frustrations that keep coming back. This awareness is the first step toward freedom. By simply observing your thoughts without judgment, you can begin to break free from their grip. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're sitting in meditation and a thought arises. I'm not good enough. In the past, you might have reacted to this thought, believing it, and letting it affect your mood. But during Zazen, you don't push the thought away or try to change it. Instead, you notice it. You might say to yourself, there's that thought again. And then you let it go, returning to your breath. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems. On the contrary, it means facing them with clarity and calm. When you're no longer caught up in your thoughts, you can approach challenges more thoughtfully. You see them for what they are, problems to solve, not insurmountable obstacles. Zazen also helps you deal with strong emotions. Stress is often tied to feelings like anger, sadness, or fear. These emotions can feel overwhelming, like waves crashing over you. But in Zazen, you learn to sit with your emotions without being swept away by them. For instance, if you feel anger rising during meditation, you don't suppress it or act on it. You simply notice it. You might feel heat in your chest or tension in your jaw. By focusing on the physical sensations of the emotion, rather than the story your mind is telling, the intensity often begins to fade. Over time, this practice creates a sense of stability. You become like a tree with deep roots, able to withstand strong winds. The storms of life may come, but they don't shake you as easily. This doesn't happen overnight, of course. It's a gradual process, but one that brings lasting change. Another benefit of Zazen is that it fosters compassion, not just for others, but for yourself. When you see your own struggles with thoughts and emotions, you realize that others face the same challenges. This understanding naturally leads to kindness and patience, both for yourself and for the people around you. So, as you continue your practice, notice your thoughts and emotions. Don't judge them or try to fix them. Simply observe. Over time, you'll find that this simple act of observation can transform the way you experience stress and chaos. Now that we've discussed the importance of focusing on your breath and observing your thoughts and emotions, let's explore how Zazen can help you create a life of balance and meaning. One of the most profound lessons of Zazen is realizing the value of the present moment. In our fast-paced world, we are constantly rushing from one task to the next, hoping that someday we'll find happiness or fulfillment. But Zazen reminds us that life is happening right now, in this very moment. When you sit in meditation, you're not chasing after future goals or dwelling on past mistakes. You're simply being. This practice of presence can transform how you experience your daily life. Ordinary activities, drinking a cup of tea, walking to the store, or even folding laundry, become opportunities for mindfulness. You might think, how can something so simple make a difference? But these small moments of awareness add up. They help you approach life with more patience, gratitude, and a sense of wonder. You start to see beauty in things you once overlooked. And when challenges arise, you face them with a calm and steady mind. Zazen also teaches us to let go of what we can control. Stress often comes from resisting reality, wishing things were different, or fearing what might happen. Through meditation, you learn to accept life as it is, without adding unnecessary suffering. This doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means responding to life with clarity and wisdom. rather than reacting out of fear or frustration. As you continue practicing Zazen, you may find that it extends beyond your meditation cushion. It influences how you interact with others, how you approach work, and even how you handle conflict. Over time, it becomes a way of living, a practice of being fully present and open to whatever life brings. If you're feeling inspired to try Zazen, I encourage you to start today. Remember, it doesn't require special equipment or hours of your time. Just a few minutes of mindful sitting can make a big difference. Before we finish, if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like it. It helps more people discover these teachings, and your support means so much. And if you're interested in learning more about meditation, mindfulness, or ways to bring peace into your life, subscribe to this channel. We have other videos that dive deeper into topics like finding joy in everyday life, managing anxiety, and building stronger relationships. Check out the links in the description for suggestions on what to watch next. Thank you for joining me today. May your Zazen practice bring you calm, clarity, and a renewed sense of purpose. See you in the next video.